Fish like this freaks me out, guys. I can't see them.
He wants you to be his friend.
No! It started like 10 months ago. At first I thought I was pregnant because I can't stand the taste of chicken or beef at all, like not happening. So my diet literally consists of whitefish, shrimp, and egg whites. And when you're consuming that much, well, with any type of protein really, you wanna make sure you're getting good quality protein. So I've been shopping at Santa Monica Seafood, and coincidentally, one of my best friends works there, so it just kind of works out perfectly that when I go in, she helps me pick out the freshest stuff that's available, and some stuff that I've never tried before. She's always kind of coaxing. That's a word, right?
So right now we're featuring the Pacific halibut. It's flown in from Alaska. It's fresh, in season, and wild. And what we like to do here is focus on sustainability, and we focus on items that are in season. So halibut's a great product. It is really cold water fish, so the product is really nice and flaky.
I could have that 7 times a day and be perfectly fine. The minute that I have to eat tilapia from Costco, I wanna play in traffic. So you can definitely taste the quality difference. So the other one that I was thinking about getting is the Ahi Tuna.
Yeah. So Ahi Tuna is also known as yellowfin. And what we always tell people is you want your fish to be really red. Like you're looking for that ruby color. It shows the freshness of the fish. You want it to be firm, not a lot of sinew, not a lot of like that marbling look. It's not bad. We just prefer to have it without it.
Fish like this freaks me out, guys. I can't see them.
When you do whole fish, what you want to look for is that the eyes are clear. See how there's no fogginess in his eye? When you look in their gills, see how red the gills are? A lot of companies will take the gills out, or they'll mislead you, or they'll add certain food coloring. We don't do that here because we pride ourselves on freshness, so you can see they're nice and red. Shows that it's nice and fresh. You want to make sure your scales are intact, there's no breakage in the fins or the tails, and he wants you to be his friend.
No! I will never be purchasing whole fish.
You say that now?
No, thank you. I don't even like touching like raw
I'll bring
meat.
a couple.
So then I got a nice surprise because Kevin, which is one of the members of the Sigliano family who started Santa Monica Seafood, he actually came out to help me pick out some of my food. So that was actually kind of cool. I was a little starstruck. You know, just to see that the family is still very much part of the company is something that is really hard to find nowadays, and that it's family owned still, I think is amazing. When Brad and I got married, we ordered mahi as one of our dishes.
Oh, from Costa Rica.
We had a ton left over, and I survived off of mahi like 4 times a day for like 6 days straight.
How much weight did you lose?
And literally, I stayed so lean.
I
was so lean the entire time I was out there. I'm like, everyone's like saying that they gained weight on vacation, and I'm over here like shredded out of my mind.
How would you cook it?
I would pan roast it, or if you want to grill, it's really good grilled as well. Yeah, pan roast. Just get the pan very hot, a little bit of olive oil. Throw it in there for like a minute, and then flip it. Then you're gonna throw it in the oven at like 425 for like 10 minutes.
Okay. When I told Brad I was heading down here, he's like, make sure you get some scallops.
I would say, yeah, 4 or 5 per person.
And these are the U8, so it's 8 per pound. That's what the U8 means. The U8's like
There you go. So they have a muscle like that. So you're just gonna peel that off. Yeah.
A pound of the medium shrimp.
Okay. Throw them in like a pan with a little bit of water, kind of steam them, warm them up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
The thing that stands out to me the most, honestly, at Santa Monica Seafood are the employees. Everyone's like joking around and laughing and is willing to answer any questions that you have. And there's like this huge wraparound encase with all this fresh food. And it's just the vibe in there. There's also like a restaurant portion of it, which I'd love to sit down and take down a couple bottles of wine with my bestie. So that's gonna happen after I'm done prepping. But just the amount of fresh fish that they have and fresh seafood, you walk in there and you know that you're getting high quality stuff. So Santa Monica Seafood is actually a distributor to restaurants, to grocery stores, but I figured why kind of get it from a secondhand source when I can go straight to the source since I'm lucky enough to live here in Southern California. So that's why I visit their locations. I get a lot of comments about making videos of do a full day of eating. I can literally cover that in 2.5 seconds. I eat fish and asparagus. Pretty much what my diet consists of. Occasionally I get a rice cake here and there, but for the most part, it's seafood, asparagus, or green beans, egg whites. So there's not really much to, making a video about what I eat. My coach actually just posted a picture of me that I sent him as progress pictures, and the caption was that I'm resilient because my body fights leaning out the entire prep, which is, I couldn't have put it better myself. My body does not want to be lean.
Another one. I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I
decided not to do nationals. There was a couple of things happening in my life where I feel like I couldn't give my prep 1,000%. And what I mean by that is I wasn't getting sleep at all. I was probably tossing and turning from 9 p.m., which is when I tried to lay down, to about 2 a.m. and getting frustrated at 2 a.m., getting up and having a cup of coffee and hitting the gym at 4 a.m. So there was a couple of weeks where that was happening. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was still managing the bar, so my schedule was really off. You know, my parents did tell me that they were getting a divorce. The dog has cancer, you're in prep. It's just, there were so many little things happening. We signed, you know, the mortgage on our house. My stress level was through the roof. And I know that's part of life. I could still bring a pretty good package, but I wasn't gonna be happy with the way I presented myself. For me, it's not about stepping on a national level stage. I don't care if it's a small local show or the national level stage. I want to look better than my last show. And if I'm not gonna look better than my last show, then why even spend the money flying out to Miami, paying for the hair, the makeup, the hotel, the flight, and all that kind of stuff, if I know that I'm not bringing the best physique that I can. I feel like ass today. I got food poisoning, not last night, but the night before. So I spent most of my day yesterday puking. I had one meal at the end of the night, which was a bowl of oatmeal. It was the only thing that I could stomach. So I'm feeling pretty crappy today. Just needed to get some sort of pump. I did my fasted cardio this morning, felt okay, was able to keep down a meal, so I have 30 minutes post-workout cardio, just doing chest, thighs, and tries. Just something light, so I don't go stir crazy.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Bad girls gon' swallow, la, la. Bust down on my wrist and it do. My pinky ring bigger than his. Matter how I'm never live. Dollar got too many girls. Matter how I'm never live. All she wears red bottom heels. Back it up, put it on the top. When she drop it low, put it on the ground. DJ pop it, she gon' swallow that. Champagne pop it, she gon' swallow that. All you girls in here, if you're feeling thirsty, come on, take a sip. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la, swalla la la, swalla la la. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, swalla la la. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, swalla la la.
Nothing word to the Dalai Lama. He know I'm a fashion killer. Word to John Galliano. He cupping that Valentino. Ain't no telling me no. I'm the one he know. I know wife in these thoughts. You don't get wins for that. I'm having another good year. We don't get blimps for that. That gang still cold. We don't get minks for that. When I'm popping them bananas, we don't link chimps for that.
So posing is one of the hardest things, and I think most underutilized things that competitors end up doing. They don't pose enough. This season, I haven't really been posing too much, and I could feel it. I could feel it when I start posing and I start to get tired and holding poses. Because it's not about like flexing here, flexing there. It's about controlling your breathing so you don't, your stomach doesn't look like it's doing this on stage, and making sure that you're contracting, twisting, rotating, lifting all the right muscles. Let's say that there's another competitor that maybe doesn't have, a better physique than you, but is outposing you. She is going to win, or he is going to win, all because that person practiced their posing. I heard this little voice, and at first I thought it was someone that we may know from the gym or something, because all they kept on saying was, "Bikini girl, hello, bikini girl." And then I'm like, okay, maybe that's a kid. And I started kind of trying to scope out where this little voice was coming from. And every time they ran to the window and yelled out, "Bikini girl, hi, bikini girl," they would just dart off. So I was hoping that they'd come and say hi or something to me, but they just kept on running away. So definitely posing is one of the hardest things, and one of the things that competitors, I think, don't do enough of, which I'll be kicking my own ass the next couple days here posing every single day.